Ohio gozaimasu. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Good morning, good talk. Normal stuff. I'm sitting here getting the stream ready, getting things in place, and then yesterday when we were playing the blueprints, there was a part where we're starting to track a puzzle where there's all these, in each room there's two paintings, and there's a difference between the words, and you have to mark down the letter, and it's spelling out a message. Swear to God, getting ready to turn the stream on, I sit down in front of a computer machine, everything's ready, and then I switch over to the tab that has Microsoft Designer, which is the bullshit. I don't want to fire up in Photoshop, it takes up too much resources. The bullshit I'm using to like draw on a JPEG. Screen goes, you've been away too long, you need to refresh. There's like no cancel, there's just a refresh button, right? You like something like, you've been away too long, you need to refresh. And I'm like, what? And I hit refresh, and it wipes out everything. All of my notes. And I was like, we're like halfway through. I saved it. I clicked the save button yesterday. I'm not stupid. But I don't know where the fuck it's saved to. There's no open in this piece of software, right? There's no file open. I'm afraid to hit save again if it'll overwrite. I don't know where it's saved fucking to. Is my quandary right now. So I'm just sitting here staring at my computer trying to figure out where the fuck does Microsoft recent saves. Do you see anything that says recent saves? So this is copy as an image. This is, if I hit save, I'm afraid it's just gonna save. I'm afraid there's not gonna be a pop-up. Send feedback to I want to send them a fuck you. Edit takes you to this shit, right? Basically filters, text, visuals, markup, which is what we were using, and layers. Like, there's nothing else in this software. So I can always, I'm not overly panicked. The timing of it sucks because I'm excited to go through. Yeah, I am. Great. I am excited to try and solve this puzzle, so I wanted to hop in there and do it. We're planning on streaming with Paperweight today as well. And I can always go look at yesterday's stream and update. But motherfucker, I was excited to play this game. And come down to Piece of Soft 2025. Come to a Piece of Software and sit down. It's like, where the fuck have you been all night? Like, what? Where have you been? No, we are not doing. You will reload this for what? To what end? Like, from a product design perspective, what is that accomplishing? Holy fuck. Even if it's just like a cloud-based thing, it's oh my god. So, alright, I'm going to hit save then, I guess, and hopefully we'll get a prompt and I'll be able to figure out where this goes, or it's just going to overwrite it. Save as copy. And this is right now saved to Downloads Lebowski. To downloads. I do have a directory called Lebowski. I haven't been in this for a year. Great. And yeah, this does look like it's the JPEG. So open with, I don't no. What's Paint? Give me fucking Paint. Whatever the fuck Microsoft design, whatever nightmare horseshit. Software used to be cool, man. Alright. So let's see if we can reconfigurate this over. Good morning, by the way. Hey, everyone. How are you doing? As I try to, like, juggle this shit unnecessarily. All right, there you go. Now we're in Paint. Some real fucking software. Gonna be like I'm calling it a two game Thursday. What do I call this? 3 hour Thursday. I started to call it 3 game Thursday, but I didn't want to confuse people because we'll play 3 different games today. 1, blueprints that I've already wasted 15 minutes of. Fuck you, Microsoft. For real. That'll be solo, and then we're gonna play some co-op. Ship of Fools with Paperweight. Haven't seen him in almost a month. Well, I've been in Japan. And then later on tonight, back with I believe it'll be Repo with Jinnerbomb and possibly Handsome Jack Sild and anyone else. So what you're going to see is over time a slow increase of the level of co-op, right? The multiplayerness will increase. But starting off right now, I'm not going to belabor the point too much because I want to play this motherfucking game. Blueprints. All right, chat's in place. We got our little note taking. Our annotation shit is going down. Get that right where we want it to be. When we last left off, our messages Kos, but we know that N is probably wrong. Right, anything that's in red, I wasn't very sure about, but that was probably an A. Art, ats, crop, afs, right? So it's probably crank right safe, crank light safe, something. Day 18. The other thing we got to track is what day we're on. Day 18. Active Directory might have been another choice. But oh my god, like, at the risk of sounding like a curmudgeon more than I normally do, there was no, like, I don't know what Microsoft is doing with a lot of their graphics tools, right? Like, Paint was fine. There's nothing wrong with Paint. Is Paint super useful? No, but like it does what you need it to do. And honestly, that's probably good enough. All right, let me check the... All right, there we go. Oh, this looks a little bit more chalkboardy, and there you go, look at that. Thematically, that really blends in well. So these red letters are going to become a pain in the dick, because I know destroy them per usual. These red letters are going to become dicks, but we'll fix them. All right, step number 1. Run outside. Burn through about 5 of our step resources. We got to go to that west. In case you haven't seen this before, I'm playing this with 0 research. I'm just figuring it out. I'm not going out and necessarily like researching or anything like that. Good friend Jennerbaum at one point in time got sick of me. I had an answer, but I wasn't putting it in correctly, so he just put that in. Like, oh, cool, and he got the ball rolling. And then I think it was in the drafting room. He's like, I'm not even gonna wait for you to solve this. I'm just gonna tell you what the answer is. So he's a good man. The shrine we have never had. So part of me feels like we should pick up the shrine, even though I like the idea of the shelter more. We'll go ahead and we'll pick up the shrine. Make an offering, receive a blessing. All right, so when you go into a like a proper Japanese shrine, right? You don't want to walk up the center path. That's reserved for the kami. You're gonna walk up the left-hand side. You should be bowing before you pass the torii gate, by the way. All right, you come up. You want to throw your coin in that I don't have. Oh, lasts for several days. All right. You do bow, bow, clap, clap, bow, right? Do your prayer. Don't turn your back on the kami. Walk the rest of the way. Turn around and go out the way you came in, right? I guess I should have known that we'd need coins, but don't I have this allowance? Don't I start with 2 coins? What the fuck is the allowance, or is that what's in? Maybe it's in the room, and I should have grabbed it before doing all this. Learning as we go. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into some consistent video gaming with my friends. They were woefully missed. Where have all the cowboys gone? Oh, there's your allowance. Okay, so I'm not going to run back out there again and burn a grand total of fucking 12 steps. We got shit to crack. So, even though I'm fairly confident that bottom left corner is an S, we're going to beeline towards it to confirm. Right? Because what else could it be? We're going to try to make a... Ray, good morning, Ray. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to try to make a beeline for the F. Or that bottom left. For what should be an S. Because, again, what else can it be? None of these are bode well. Pantry for the coins doesn't sound like a bad idea. Breaker box. Start getting our electronic doors disabled. Always a good idea. Bedroom really isn't in the running. I'll take breaker box just to get it out of the way. We already know this is the A room. Card key system off, garage on. And then we'll have to come back here when the dark room is triggered. Can we turn the gymnasium off from here? And is that managed? I don't know. I did figure out the pump. Figure out's a strong word. I did successfully do this. Get these all purple previously. Ask me exactly how I did it, and I will be lying to you. But I did do it, so I'd have to go back and look at the video. I have an instinct of how it's done. It worked. You could kind of work it left to right, but I did it the one time, and since then I haven't been able to do it. The breakfast nook hooks in the right direction. Right, bacon and eggs. We have this room already. It's an I room. We're fine with that. We'll take the bacon and eggs. We'll take the key. Let's go. As a morning room as well. All right, courtyard, pantry, corridor. We don't have a gem, so it doesn't matter. So corridor it is. Pantry. We're looking for now a southward facing door. Bedroom, morning room, storeroom. So we'll take the morning room because there's nothing we can do. So we can't get that bottom left. Get the key to the safe box for the vault. 233 is our vault number. It's on the key, so I guess we won't have to remember it. We did see the vault yesterday, so it's cool that we can go through that again. Plane and plan. This should be an E room, right? So this is E. Plane and plan, right? So E it is. Oh, look how much nicer that looks. I don't know if you guys can pick up on it. But it actually, in paint, it actually looks like chalk. Right? Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Huh? Ain't that nice? Alright. Well, I'm happy about it. Okay. So, we needed the E. That's fine. This particular run is less about anything other than checking off, this puzzle, right? I'm not trying to do anything deeper than getting all of these filled in. So it might be a little bit anticlimactic, or I might be making highly suboptimal maneuvers, but that's why. If possible, we want to run right up the left-hand side here. Next room up should be a C, but we want to get these. If we can go bump, bump, bump all the way up, that would be our preference. And we will try to get back to the shrine before it's all said and done to get value out of it. Chapel, sure. Sure, they can take a coin. We'll take a gem. Alright. Straight up, can we get one that's straight up? West Wing Hall, it'll probably require a key, but we need this anyways. Okay. Face. Car. Nope. Car card D. So this is a D room. Alright. Car and card. Anything else in here for our perusal? Nope. Okay. Next room up. Ideally, we would go straight up, but kind of it doesn't matter if we hang a right because we need ones to the right as well. So we'll take the gems from the parlor. And then let's solve this room. Vial, tube, and tub. So that's an E. E? Really? E-art? I mean, tube and tub, right? So it has to be an E. Oh, I don't know about that. There's no chance that I'm going to mark that one as red. That's a tube, but that's a tub. So that has to be an E. So are the other ones I've come across, I fucking those up. Good morning, Paperweight. Thanks for stopping by. I was telling everyone you and I will be getting together in about an hour-ish to do some shipping of fullings. With some foolish ships, if that works for you. A box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. So that has to be a lie, because you can't have 2 gems. A box next to this box is true. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's true. That means the gems are here. I have an electric... So 1 hour... All right, that's fine. So we'll play... We could play a shorter Ship of Fools today. I'm also perfectly happy... No, that's fine. I'm also perfectly happy if you don't want to shorten it up. We can also do Friday as well. That's perfectly fine. I don't mind. But I'd be happy to play with you for an hour. Be proud. I'll be proud to play with you for an hour. If you're worried we're not going to be able to get, like... Okay. The offer is there, though. You know. And if the power goes out, the power goes out. So, I know British electricity can be very confusing. You know, I myself barely understand British electricity. You know, you guys have these enormous fucking wall plugs. I don't know. You know, compensation. I know there's a fuse in there, and that certainly seems safe. But yeah, that'll be good. You know me, I'm relatively to comparatively easy. I take video games super serious. All right, what was I saying? So, right, we know that this is a lie. So we know this is a lie too. So that means this has to be true, right? Because you can't have gems in more than 1 box. There's only 1 box next to this, so this has to be lie. So lie, meaning the process elimination. This has to be true, and only 1 box is next to it. White box, final answer. Final answer is the white box. Don't fuck with me on my box puzzles. All right. Yeah, E is a real... That's a real dick kick here. All right, next remember should be A. I'll step away from stream for a moment. No. Brother, no, zero problemo. Negative problemo. Back to Isaac. Enjoy the Isaac. Looking forward to seeing you. Yeah, what the hell is that going to be? EART. All right. Bedroom will let us recheck that N that we were unsure about, but so will commissary. We have a little bit of money. It might make sense to pick the commissary over anything else, because we're also fucking stacking gems deep. So we'll take the commissary. And what are our options here? So he's a pilot. That's a park. He's an ace. Right? What else would he be? He's a pilot. Scarf. Park. No. Pilot. Plot. Pilot and plot. So this is the I room. Where the fuck am I? Pilot. Pilot and plot, right? That's a plot of land. That's a pilot. Is there any way I can make this an A? Plot, pilot, pilot, plot. Right? Pilot and plot. The scarf, the goggles, demonstrably a pilot. And then a plot of land. So let's try to fix this. All right. Get a little of our chalkboard color. Outline, no outline, fill, solid fill. I mean, what part about solid color don't you understand?
Sandra Rich just followed.
Thunder Rich, thank you for the follow. You're an officer, a gentleman, and a scholar. All good things roll into well. One, and I wish nothing but the best for you. So we'll just do... Nope, wrong square. This square, right? Our alleged A, which is not an A. So parlor... This is I. But then EI doesn't make any sense, but it's tube and tub. I don't know what else it would be. I don't know what else it could be. So, tube and tub, man. Also, why is the eyedropper not working? 30, 37, 43. Remember, I was extolling the virtues of Paint. Microsoft making me regret that decision. All right. Now, it's not just, oh, so it looks perfect. It'll help me focus. I know me. That's going to help me focus. So this has to be an I. There's no other pair of words that I can think of. This is a park. It's a plot. It's a forest. It's a grove. It's grotto. It could be it's a grove. It's grove. Could it be grove? No. It's not a grove. And again, what does that dude? He's a pilot. He's an ace. He's the Red Baron. He's what? He's explorer. I don't know, maybe explorer. That scarf is very telling. So we'll say it's an I. That's the only thing I can think of. So the eyes have it. All right. 30, 37, 43. Now, hopefully this will stop me from getting too distracted. It won't, though. Like, it's not magic. What do I have? The crayon? Crayon? All right, there you go. Yeah, I don't know what else that could be. What do they have for sale today? Sorry, it took so long. Salt shaker, shovel, sleeping mask, paper. Okay, but we have the money, so it doesn't really matter a ton. The room above us is definitely a puzzle. So we'll use our key because that N. Last time we were in here, we claimed N. Power hammer, courtyard. Courtyard would be good. Gives a lot of openings. And you never know what we might find in here. Oh, but courtyard doesn't give us a thing now, does it? All right. Both doors are locked until we find security. All right. Well, that's a mistake I'm going to make more than once. Okay. Head all the way back, I guess. Right? We could turn off the West Wing Hall if it's going to let us. But do we really need anything on this? We feel pretty good about the A, the D. I guess if we make our way over to that T. Study. Then we have a bunch of gems. So dead ending with the study isn't ideal. It's not terrible. We'll take our gem. We'll take our gem here. All right. I still think there's something going on in here as far as this drawer probably opens. I just don't know. I don't know how. There's so many clocks in here. Coat and caught, right? That's A. We already have that marked as A. That makes sense. So this next room over here should be D. But we're not sure about this. We have a kind of a sketchy R, a red R. So let's see if this room can be anything. Weight room, go fuck yourself. Closet is not bad. Normally, I would want the hallway to keep openings. But we might get some keys, and we can use some keys. Or the card key, or key. Alright. Sanity check. We have a tie, and we have a tray. Right? Tie and tray. That's... tie and tier. So this is an R. So that's... we'll call that an R. That should be an R. So we will unquestion this. Alright. And we will lock that in as an R. Alright. Next room over should be an A. Coat check. Pantry. Storeroom. Ideally, we'd keep moving, but it might not be anything that we can control. So... pantry at least let us continue down. So let's do that. We'll take the pantry. And we'll get some coins. We have a commissary. You know, there might be some wisdom there. Alright, where's our... stage and sage means this is D. And we do, in fact, have that marked as D. Alright, so this turning here, this will be a newer room for us. Observatory, spare room. Spare room doesn't have any paintings in it. So, observatory it is. Road. Rod. This is an A room. Yep, so that is in fact A. Okay. And we could try to get these other two here on this, on the way up, or we could try to come at sideways from the courtyard, but that's at least locked in. This bottom right corner is going to have to be another one. So, what's our telescopic benefit? Southern Cross. Diamond Otis Minor. Okay. So that dead ends us. We can head back. We can't head back. We have to head back. All the way. We could try to drop our coins off in the commissary. I don't think there's anything for 5 that we could use. But since we're going to lose it going through the chapel anyways, I'm probably willing to sacrifice a step or 2 here. Or 4. To get the maximum value out of the coins. As best we can. Salt shaker, just take it and be done with it. So we're going to lose that coins anyways. So, alright. And with any luck, we'll get some food. So, it's not like it's a waste. Alright, cut through the chapel. Down through the morning room. Chapel. Morning room. I always feel like I missed something there. Corridor, breakfast nook. Yep, I mean, go back to the main hallway. Nothing for it. Alright, our goal is to run up along this sort of... This file, right? Is to go along this file. The E, the H, the R, the E. We got 5 empty spots, so let's try to hang a left. Walk-in closet, hallway, storeroom, hallway. Sanity check, this is a pin and a pine. This should be an E, and this is in fact an E. Next one up should be an H. Passageway works great. Alright, the door will probably be locked. Nope, we're good. Cloister. Cloister is outside, though. I don't think we get any paintings with the cloister. But I don't want to lose half our steps. Spare room doesn't have paintings either. So I guess the best of the bad situation here Maybe the cloister. I'm assuming the cloister doesn't have the pictures, but I don't know for a fact. So let's see. And 3 gems for this room too. I mean, that's a healthy amount of gems. I don't know that we had the cloister before. All right. Next room up we could use, it could basically be anything that's gonna give us a painting. Rotunda we can't afford. Oh, Rotunda sounds rad. Storeroom, archives. Archives keeps us alive. Because there's that 7th rank we haven't, 6th rank we haven't really explored at all. So hopefully the archives, we won't regret that. Alright. Where's our paintings in the archives? We have a flame, and we have a flame, and we have a flame, or we have a match, and also tree. Fire and fur. So this is the E room. Dates. At least that makes sense. So this is an E. All right. Up. Up is our desired direction. This EIRT. I don't know what to make of that. Okay. Directly up. Use our 1 key. They're gonna fuck us on our weight room. They want to give me that weight room in the worst way. Is it every time you walk into this you lose half your steps, or if it's one time and done and then I can move past this? Fuck it, just get this over with. There. Electronic, they're all electronic. Chart. Chart and cart. Cart and chart. I have this as R. Cart and chart. This is not an R, this is an H. I'll make it a red H because I'm not sure. Anything else in here? No. Okay. Desperate to find security at this point in time. Let's check down the bottom of the elevator. I don't think anything will be different down there now that we've disabled the power. Right? Is anything going to be meaningfully different down here? So we do... Okay, so the foundation is Tiger and Tier, which makes this the G room, which, you know, I would have guessed from all the words that it could have EI blank HT. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Something 8 dates, something 8. Okay. Hey, it's progress. It's not anything I was brain stressing over. What could it be? What could it possibly be? I mean, obviously, it was 8. That does at least firm up that if I had any doubt about this H, we can not worry about that. This is definitely an H. So. As much as we care to do that. As much as we care to do that, that's 8. That does put us in a bit of a pickle. So there's no point to go into this file, at least any more so than there's going straight up. So we'll start by going straight up, and then hope we see security. Like, without security, we're boned. Makes it, puts an argument. We can't go up. That's right, these are all. Alright, archive. You locked? You're locked. Alright, so I guess we can go out and get rid of our coins into the wishing well, or whatever that is, the shrine. Cloister? East Wing Hall, Nursery. East Wing Hall. We feel pretty good about this one. Peak and P is a K. Yep. Next one up is an S. Gymnasium. Guest room. Archive floor plan. Which is the dark room. Probably ending this run. Please be security. Hey! Now we're talking. Alright. That helps. Keycard system. Yep, keycard system. Yep, set security level. High. Confirm settings. Change offline mode. Unlocked. Back. Back. Security menu. I lose any... That's anything? Well, we're missing a trunk, but I don't have any keys, so okay. I think that was in the den anyways. Alright, we feel confident about this one, right? What we got? A tag and a tent. A tent and a 10 is a T. This is the T and 8. It's fine. Okay. This should be an S. A goddamn gymnasium. Fine. Because we need to keep going in that direction, so fine. Take your goddamn... Take your 2. This should be an S. Coast and coat. That is S. Locked. Great. What do you mean? Yeah, it's... We've just said... Yeah, but the door should be open. Did we not just... Jesus wept. Alright, so this can take me 2 steps if I go into there. So I guess we'll just... Weight room and gymnasium. Fuck it. Here, take your steps. The pool, Great Hall. Would these be electronically locked? Does that ever happen? Or are these always keys? They're always keys. Alright, that's basically going to be it. We have 7 steps left. We can't get back in time. Okay. We improved a little. We'll just end it. We'll call it a day. There's no point. We're not going to make it back. Okay. Call it a day. Call it a day. Call it a day. Call it a day. How many times I got to click? Red Cathedral. I can see that. Alright, steps taken. Items found. New rooms too. Yeah, I think the cloister was new. I don't remember us having that before, at least. And maybe we've avoided the weight room until now because of the impact that has. I mean, that seems like that's a real go fuck you room. All right. Alright, send me less and start by picking up the allowance. Day 19, which is what? We're at the 24th? I think. Alright, let's go check out what our special West Garden Path room is going to be. What do we got? Probably the shelter now, right? Hovel trading post. We start with gems, so the hovel doesn't do us any good. Trading post was okay. We haven't done the root cellar yet, so I guess we'll take the root cellar. Maybe they'll give you a shovel too. I mean, to really maximize the benefit of this, or no? They're just kind of like, I mean, surely I can eat these carrots, right? Surely. And there's nothing otherwise to really explore in here. Ah, Mount Home. Oh, it's the family tree. Sinclair, Epson. Maybe if we had the magnifying glass, we might find something in there. But okay. Yeah, a lot of dirt spots. So priority is trying to get you a shovel. All right, bottom left corner. We know that's an S, so I'm not going to try to like really prioritize getting to that lower left. I'm fairly certain that the CRA is an N. I'm fairly certain that's crank. So we just want to get up. We want to get up to that red N that I'm not sure about. So let's try to run it right up the fucking gut. Parlor, den, straight up, den. Again, I know there's something in here. The knocked over candlestick is interesting, but something this opens. My video game bone is telling me that opens. That certainly looks like a lock. Okay, straight up. Spare room, breakfast nook, observatory, spare room, which has no paintings. A lot of dirt though. Security, hallway, parlor, all of them basically force us to not run into the foundation, so we'll take security. I guess left and up. We have more questions about left than we do right. Archive, billiard room, passageway. We don't have a whole lot of questions about anything beneath this rank. So we can save the gems and just make a hard right and get us something out of this. Alright, so I always forget. 15. So 22 minus 20 is 2. 15 minus 10 minus times 2 is 4. Nope, 15. That's your minus. That's your plus, that's your minus. Right, 22 minus 20 is 2. 18 minus 10 minus 3 is 5 times 2 is 10. And then 1. What is pink times? Pink is multiply? Times 1 divided by 1 is 1, so it's probably just 1. Right? Because what else is it going to be in the card key? Where were you last run? Where were you last run? So we don't have an interest in disabling the electronic locks at this time. Any chance anything's hidden back here? Nope. Coat and cot. We think this is A. That's a good guess. Fuck you. Locked already? Okay. The other way. And now we'll increase our electronic locks to high. Okay. That should help a lot. Hopefully. Weight room, bedroom, storeroom. Bedroom it is. We want to go up. Apple, thank you. Tree, just double checking. Fire and fur, this is the E room, right? Yeah. The E and dates, yep. Okay. Observatory, parlor, chapel. Gets us to the foundation. Chapel, because we got to figure out what's above the T, the E, the S, so we need to go straight. So chapel. Okay, boiler room, power source. Boiler room is nice. Boiler room gives us a lot of options. Alright. I don't think we've been in the boiler room before, have we? This is where the game turns into fucking Myst. So we have to get this to feed over. So the pressure is green coming out of here. Alright. Which connects over to here. Which now connects these two things here. Now that's green, so that's lit up. So we have some power going through here. So we can open this now? Can I? Alright. Yeah, because we want to get out that door there if possible. So that's a letter we don't have. Alright. So, to get that to open, it looks like there's some power that has to route up into here, but that seems like that's already lit up. So do I also need power to go here? So yeah, that turns off. That retracts that. What puzzle pattern is this? You guys seeing this? That's some sort of... This spells something. I don't know what it's spelling, but this is... There's data there. I just don't know what it is. Alright, so we're gonna wait until it loops around. And I'll capture this, and then we'll look at this. There's that little 3. Okay, that's... So you have the right-hand corner, so you had a blank one, right-hand corner, and the 3 in that second file, third file. Right-hand corner, 3. Alright, so that's a loop. We've captured a full loop. I don't know what the data means, but that's a full-ass... path of the data. Actually, let's do this. Go ahead and clip that. I'll make sure we get the whole thing in there. All right, there's one loop. There's the start of our first loop. Till we see that little right-hand corner and those 3 dots. Or left-hand corner. Okay, yep. Alright, that's a full loop. Save in Steam. Alright. Okay, so there's also this red one here. So what is this powering? The doors. Is this one of those puzzles where we're missing an entire piece, he wonders? So this can't be rotated because this, you know, now it's not hooked up to the boiler, so no one gets any power. So that's not part of the solution. This big ass. And so we can power the two of these. That extends that little bridge. Is there like a piece that we're missing? Let's try to connect those again. And is there a way to open that door that I just didn't see? So let's start this. Alright. So we're also powering this, whatever this does. Okay. We can walk over here. Now, this is... Alright, so this, maybe I have to stop this, or it's uncovering that? Does that make sense? Right, like... It's always stop in the same spot. Because there's a gap there, right? See? So the pattern on it maybe matters, but so does that gap. Right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, did I get lucky? Okay, so now that this one is also on and sends power out this way, now we can hook this up. Alright. Now the elevator goes up. Now I can at least use the door, but we can also get this enabled. So that's now powering. Alright. So far, so good. That opens that. Okay. So now we have this third boiler, which all he does is dump power into this big one. Right? So now we may want to get... Time for you to learn. I'm learning, Jin. Good morning. I'm fucking learning. So now this power goes up into here too. This center one probably requires all three of the powers to be running concurrently. And then since that's running over there anyways, we can now connect this here. And now this goes here. Right, which connects the bridge. In theory, powers this. Does he have a little valve going up? So this is powering up here. This is powering up here. Is there a third one I'm missing, like mentally? This one's already on, and this only goes up. Or it will now. Alright, so now all of these are connected. Now we have a little slider boy here. Fuck it, activate. Alright. So now the power's on. And going in that straight direction. But I'm guessing we might want to go to the right. So now power's going over to this room to the right. Which is where we're probably heading anyways. Right? I'm still convinced this pattern, there's something, this says something. I don't know what it says, but it says something. Yeah, so power is now headed to the right. And then there might be something else to do in this room. Oh, we have to use this to get the door on. Ah, okay. So, power is running to the right now. This will disable him, though, right? No, you can still do that? So that's still running. That's still acceptable. Okay, cool. So that can still work. And then we have this other pipe here. Right, which should go up to that door, meaning we need to connect this. I don't know if the steam just gets it started. Now both those are powered on, but I can't get up there now. There are a few rooms that connect to the boiler room that helps you. Ah, okay, that's good to know. So that, I think that powers that door, but I can't get over there now. Is there any way I can get power to the elevator? Well, yes. I can switch this here. But yeah, that's going to disable that. So yeah, I mean, that's not going to solve it. Yeah, now I can go up, but now the door's not enabled. Alright, so can I get power to the elevator and the door, and power to the elevator, the door, and the gangplank? I need all of them. So there must be a way to spin that triple one way or another. This one here. To get the elevator, the door, and the gangplank. Because I don't need this powered right now. That connects to there. So I need to have these two, this one and this one at the same time. And it doesn't look like that's an option. I want these two hooked up at the same time. I don't think you can do that. Alright. I mean, you can like that, but then there's no power flow into it. There's a way to connect from here over there? Well, like, do these actually pipe together? Does that go up and over? It does not go up and over. It goes up and into the center. But not over. Alright. Given the amount of time I have left, I just want to say, like, I don't know. But, if I redirect the power back to the start, is that going to do anything for me? I can't imagine it would. Security, I don't remember them saying anything about power being offline. So, alright. I'm fixing to say... I'm gonna keep exploring and try to finish this puzzle I said I was gonna do to start and not get entirely ADHD distracted. Hint incoming. Alright, go ahead. So I feel like I'm close. I mean, I know I want power going to these two at the exact same time. That pipe goes up there and over and down here. When you place a room, look for a power conduit. Okay. When I place a room, look for a power conduit. Okay. Locked. Fuck. Well, we know that the foundation, right? There's this thing down here, but it's a regular ass lock. I don't think we need power in here. Security labs have a connection. Okay. Right. So this is. Well, that just summons the elevator, I assume. Yeah, it doesn't. That doesn't actually mean anything. Alright. And then I guess, well, it sounds like we want the laboratory. So I remember this saying there wasn't enough power. Alright, so we need additional power piped in from the boiler room. That I recall. Surely it's not flip all 10, right? That's probably not the solution. Ah, alright. Passageway, library, closet. Has to be the library. And also that works out good because we are unsure about that N in Gnates. We're fairly certain Gnates is not the answer. Coast and cost. So that is in fact an A. We could have guessed it was an A, right? One would have guessed it was perhaps an A. Gates. That S and the M I'm interested in as well. So, alright. We'll request, oh yeah, we wanted this. Federal Central Port of Education. History of Orindia. Detective Bond Margle, Sammy Jones, Sinclair. Oh. So you cannot connect power, security, and labs. You know, have no connection to the boiler. Got it. Was here's a series of coming receipts. The kingdom was born. The fourth king who split. Very secure. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Department investigation. We know presence is never. That's your detective Ball Margle. President, we're returning this letter, the book that you lent us to help us confess upon that help. That hope. Heard your library was rare, and so since I was told a reliable source for edition. And uncensored copy of the History of Orindia could be found, likely within the Baron's own collection, but still part of me thinks that you may give me a censored copy of just a taste, if you will, for the Bureau of their own investigation. Well, for a place, okay. So that we should look for an uncensored History of Orindia, I guess. That's probably in. I mean, if it's gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be in the library, isn't it? Or it might be in the archives, actually. All right. Yes. So A is fine. This next one should be T, which we don't have a whole lot of doubts about. Secret passage, mail room, archives. Well, I said something about the archives, didn't I? Alright, so you have planet and plane. T. Right? Yes, T. So that one's correct. So Phasmo tonight, absolutely. Would not miss it. I'm craving some Phasmophobia, so yes. Alright, boudoir passageway. I don't have the keys for it, though. I don't have the gems for it. This turn to the right doesn't bother me, so yes, please, very much so. Probably in about, mental math, 9-ish hours from now, to let you do your accommodation. I'd probably be ready for some of the Phasma. If that works for you. Although, if you come across, at the risk of upsetting you, for the most part, I enjoy spending time with you. So if you come across a game that you think that we'd like to try, rather never be afraid to volunteer it. Like I'm usually amenable to trying a game. Breakfast Nook. We need that square. I'd rather not dead end. We don't really need a key because we have our electronic lock, and those should be increasing. Archive floor plan. Sure, we'll take a random one. Closet. Fuck. Alright. So what's our beer and paint? Paint and pint? Paint and pint. This is the A room. So 1, 2. This is an A. Paint versus pints. Ma. All right, and then this closet, which we could use. Mike will be shit as still. No problem. Fan and flawn. This is an L room. Which, interestingly, I mean, that makes this most likely this makes this a probable L, right? So I'm gonna put my probables in green, things I haven't confirmed but make sense. Probable L, probable N, probable S, right? So we don't necessarily have to visit those unless something weird happens. Dead Zone Rogue is great, but like I said, I'm away from your enemy's place. So generally speaking, I just want to put that out there that I like Phasma. I'm enjoying it. We keep playing it. I'm really itching for them to add like new content, aka the horror 2.0 type shit. That sounds like I would really like them to do that. Please and thank you. The sooner the better. But at the same time, I do enjoy the path, what we've been playing. So just sort of a thing like, hey, if you ever come across something, don't be afraid. That mostly dead ends us on what we needed to explore. Unfortunately, that closet fucked us. So that gives me 12 minutes before we're going to start Ship of Fools with Paperweight. So this row up here, right, that your 8th rank, the 8th and the 9th rank, we're going to do repo. I'll be right. Either's fine. Either works for me. We're not going to get there right now. I could always like go back and look at my old videos of when I was in those rooms and just see if I could I accidentally looked at paintings to try and like answer the questions. But the green ones I feel fine about. This red one I'll probably make this green. Like I'm not overly concerned with is that actually the word 8, right? Because that is almost certainly 8. So exactly. That's what I'm in. That's what I'm here for. So small gates, 8 dates, crank 8 safes. Something small, gate 8 dates, crank 8 safes. All right. So what we can do is we could head back. The den, we have a couple of draws from there, but this is mostly some dead end shit. We have 52 steps. You know, maybe we can get the observatory. Maybe there's some permanency that we can generate. Some additional benefits. Wouldn't that be nice? So archives to library, boiler room. So this boiler room puzzle. All right. I guess the chapel doesn't have conduits. That does board up. So that is a regular ass door I could have unlocked with the key. I didn't have to do what I thought, which was get both powers up there. I guess I didn't have to do that, but I don't actually know. All right, so the boiler room is interesting. Chapel. I got no money, but they can have it. Foundation, bedroom, security, bedroom. Hi. Bedroom. Security. Billiard room. Or just go to the spare room. Spare room. Into the den. I think there's still a puzzle in here to be solved. I really do. I just don't know what it is. I feel like this opens. We still have our note of what? Push up 3 after 8. Or what is my note? Push 3 up after 9. Right? And it's well after 9 here, video game time. But I don't know where the 3 is I was pushed. There was that W in the workshop. I remember that. Parlor, Great Hall, archive floor plan. Archive floor plan. Observatory, great. It's kind of what I was hoping to get. Anything that's going to be a permanent upgrade. Yeah, there is. I mean, I can tell that there is. Apple and the slice plus 3 steps. One thing I didn't need right now. I still think there's something in here. I don't know why you can't why you would turn this and not need to. But yeah, I feel like this opens. Yeah, I feel like this opens. Their logo, their crest also has swans on it. So, like, there's been a lot of video game hints to these two swans. But clicking around, I don't know what it is they want me to do. This is not ticking. That has stood out to me on more than one occasion. That's actually not turning. But this one is. So it's not like they're lazy and they won't animate a pendulum. So I feel like they would show you two clocks with pendulums on purpose to like indicate like, hey, this one is not swinging. The time is going, but the pendulum's not moving. But like just clicking about it in the end of the, I'm sure there is. Like I've turned this thing every which way. Let me see if I can rotate this again. Right. I tried to get it to point at there and then down, which was where? Yeah, I mean, I thought of that before, but like, I did this, right? Unless there's a way to get up here to this next tier. I tried this the first time I ran into it. Like, I was all over this. I was trying to point it at some of the model planets. You know, I could not. You said keep lowering it. But you notice that it only let me turn it once, right? There's a hatch. Turn from the left side. Yeah, I don't mind this because this one I figured out something's wrong with this, but I don't know what the game wants from me as far as turning it. All right. Updating. We have 18 updates. It's super important that we do all of these 18 updates. Software would not run unless all of these 18 critical updates downloaded at this moment. Got all kind of 0 days in there that they got to fucking... Come on, Discord. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, buddy. Right. Get the telescope.
Yeah.
Pointing to the top valve.
It's pointing to where?
So, you know, it needs to go to the top right. Do you know when you can go up above?
Yeah, I mean, like, up here, right? Let me... Hold on, bear with me. Oh, I'm getting caught on here. Like, up here.
Not today.
To, like, right here, right?
Best said when you come out with my friends today.
Correct?
Right.
Or
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
No, right.
Where do you think? Where should it go?
So do you know where you were stood up upstairs?
Yeah.
Right. You want to get it over the edge over there.
Over here.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
No.
Yeah.
This is Blaine.
Hi.
Shout. Hello, Emmy.
Hello. All right. Let's try.
Hello.
Hello.
I hate you.
So when you're turning these, you want to stand on the side that you want to be turning it. So you want to be looking on the right side of it. So stand in front of it and look to the right, and that'll turn it right. Look to the left, and that'll turn it left.
Oh, this seems counterintuitive, but okay, I got you.
And then when you're upstairs, you want to look left to lower it, and then
Yeah.
right to higher it.
You're a problem. Oh.
But I don't.
Well, yeah.
I could.
Hello, can you hear me? I'm here.
Hello.
Oh, she's right.
Hey. Sorry, I didn't. I don't know if you noticed when I joined before.
No,
Lady
that's
Game
fine.
Coach. My stream got a little bit of your blueprints coaching session.
Oh no. All right.
Right. Oh, you
I
blocked
know,
yourself.
Secrets out.
I blocked myself. All right.
Yeah. So higher it and then spin it.
All right. Higher and spinner. Got it. Yeah, paper. We're just gonna finish. This is something.
Yeah,
like,
no worries, no rush.
I identified it as like, oh yeah, this is a puzzle I need to solve, but like the game was not very forthcoming with what it wanted me to do. Okay.
I'm in Discord.
No worries.
We're
Don't
in
have to bring it
Blaine's
around.
Discord.
Are you still on the road?
Yeah, I'm still at Emmy's. Shout. Hello, Emmy.
Hello,
Hello,
Emmy.
Emmy.
Hello.
Shout, hello, Faith.
Hello,
everybody.
Faith.
Hello, Faith.
Everyone, say
Blaine.
hello.
Everyone's saying hello. Okay.
Now you need to turn it back one, so it's over the edge and not above you.
Okay. So like
Actually,
that.
it looks like Discord is silent at the moment.
Yes, and then you want to go up and see if you can touch the side of it.
All right, guys. I need to change the stream
Maybe you gotta
info as
lower it
well
again.
because we are now
Yep, lower it.
Ship of Fools.
Oh, I was trying. Thank you. I was trying to look in the. Like look through it like it was a microscope. Oh, okay.
No.
All right.
There you go, buddy. Right, I will leave you to it.
Thank
Enjoy.
You, thank you. Appreciate
I will
you.
see you tonight for
See
a
you
scary game or any other game.
I look forward to it. I look forward to being terrified with you.
Which scary game did you play the other day? Oh, yeah, right. I'll talk to you later, bud.
All right.
Bye,
see ya.
paper.
Bye.
See you later.
All right. Let me go ahead and save here real quick, Pape, and then we'll get into Ship of Fools. But that's exciting.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
I'm glad I was able to. I knew something was there, but I just couldn't figure out what the game wanted me to do. Do we have the
And
square?
I've been. Have you tried Animal Well yet?
I beat it. That was one of the. God, I think that was the second game I streamed to completion. First being
Right.
Balatro. I went from Balatro to Animal Well. That's why if you like look at my background, my Discord background, you look at the little bubbles and shit.
Yeah.
Stolen from Animal. I'm like, oh, I like that kind of aesthetic. And like the chromatic
Nice,
aberration
okay.
of them like going from like blue and red and all that. So yeah, I just cribbed some of that immediately. For a bit there, I was
Nice.
making customized backgrounds for games. Like I had a special background for Balatro and like, but then I just stuck with the Animal one. I'm like, I've been using that since. I should get back into like swapping those. But it's good. How far into it are you?
On Tuesday, I thought this is like the end. I'm finished with this now.
No.
Because I just keep running into those running into dead ends and thinking I'm never going to find anything, and then I find something else, and the game opens up a bit more. I think I'm a good way through it. I stumbled upon those little like 5 directional codes on the walls. Finally worked out what those were for. So I've just unlocked whatever that does. I haven't streamed that yet, so we don't know what's in the chest.
Sure.
But that's maybe my last item, or there might be one more. Might be one or two more. There's still a couple of rooms that I have been unable to work out how to navigate. I know I'm pretty sure I know what this is going to do for me. So I've got a couple of places I can go now, but I released the Manticore and got the ending credits. Didn't know that was going to happen, but I kind of theoretically finished the game, I guess.
Well,
but there's still stuff to do. It's a bit.
There's a lot of stopping points. That was one where I allowed myself, to basically say, okay, I'm going to. I can't remember if I 100%ed it. I think I did, up to and including like a couple of like the insane unlocks of just like the ones that were just like make you hate yourself. That were
there are like fun. I feel like it's pretty basic in terms of its platforming type stuff, and there's not a lot of combat. So I still haven't worked out how to beat the big bony ghost fish thing. Don't know what I'm doing with that. So I'll keep working on that one. I managed to get fairly quickly got the ghost cat chase up to the M-Disc shrine, so that took me a while to do. It took me ages to work out what to do with the big chameleons, which was stupidly obvious once I did it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we beat the Manticore. So all I've got left to do in terms of bosses and things that I'm aware of at the moment is work out how to beat that fish. And use my new item to move some blocks around and find some new areas. But there's at least I think I need about 10 more eggs to unlock the final egg door. So I still got a fair bit to go.
Yeah, and again, depending on how deep you want to get into it. So I'm trying to remember what the term they use was, because it's been about 8 or 9 months. But they actually refer to it like as like levels, right? Like there's like different tiers or different levels, and you get like there's like 3 levels you can kind of beat the game at.
Right.
Unlocking the Manticore is like level 1. So I want to say there's at least 2 more levels you can kind of operate at.
So there's still a reasonable amount to go. Are there 12 items in your inventory to choose from?
I'm trying to remember. I think
there are 2 rows. I was missing one, which was the lamp, I think, for a long time, or the lantern or whatever. Yeah, and I thought, well, this is my last item, so I must be a long way through. And then I found another item. It's like that must be it. And it was the remote, and it appeared on a new line. It's like, okay, so
you got the remote. You got the remote after the lantern.
No, I didn't. I got the lantern after the remote.
Oh, okay, yes.
But there was a gap that I assumed my next and final item was going to go into. Turned out it wasn't my final item, and it went onto a new row. So I know I've got at least one more item. So I've got 2 full rows with like the flute and the lantern on the top row,
right?
The bubble thing and whatever else is on the second row, and then I've got remote and the item I'm about to pick up on the next row.
Right.
But there's 2 empty spaces after I pick up the next item. So I don't know if there are 12 items or what. Doesn't matter though. I will find that stuff myself.
Yeah, and there's I don't want to spoil much, but there's also like upgraded items as well if you haven't gotten into that.
Yeah, I've upgraded at the very least. I've upgraded my bubble thing.
Yeah. That's the big one. If you ever get insanely bored, you could watch me like the videos of me clearing it. There's about 1 or 2 instances where like if I had that bubble wand, oh my god, it would have been so much easier than what I wound up doing. But like, yeah,
seriously, did you do the thing where you place a bubble underneath yourself and then jump and place a bubble underneath and jump
extensively
and like go up? Did you go up that massive empty shaft on that thing all the way to the top? Because I did that with the normal unupgraded bubble thing, and it was such a grind to jump all the way up and get it perfect every time without falling down and restarting.
I 100%. I double checked it.
When I got to the top, there's a white bird in the way that you couldn't get past, so I needed the lantern before I could get over that way, or to come from the Manticore side.
Yeah,
but I still don't 100% know what I'm doing with the little like Tamagotchi thing and the pedometer. Like I feel like I have to have a certain number of steps to get to certain points. I've opened 1 chest in there, I think, or 2.
That's more.
But I have to keep remembering to go back there when I've got either more or less steps on my pedometer. I don't know.
That's what things right. I don't know. It's been so long that I don't want to like ruin anything for you, but I did everything. I did everything there was to do in that game. As far as that climbing to the top of the well, the animal well with the bubble wand, there's about 2 or 3 things that are harder than that. There's one that is brutal. As far as like using bubbles to climb around, that having the upgraded bubble one will make a ton of difference. I did that with
one where there's like it's a 3 or a 2 or a 3 section room with spikes on the vertical walls, and you have to go
Yeah.
down and then across
Yeah.
and then up
That's
and then
it.
back. I did that with the original one. There's
You didn't
another
think that
one
was
with a
harder?
horizontal
Mhm.
room and then up and then back
Well, you had to
with
use the
spikes on the
Frisbee.
floor and ceiling. That one, I don't know if I can do that yet. Maybe I need some. I
have the
feel like I
disc?
can't jump in there. Yeah, I have the
You have-
disc, and
Yeah, you have what you. It's just
the
it's just
timing of using the disc in there. Well, I can't
Yeah,
throw
no
the
shit.
disc in there because there's vines hanging from the ceiling.
You
It
can.
bounces off.
If you do you want? Will it ruin anything if I just kind of let you know what you do there?
I'll work it out. If it's something I can work out, I will work it out. So don't worry about
You probably can't work it out. So I'll give you a hint. A hintish. So normally what you're doing is you're throwing the Frisbee off the wall and then jumping onto it, right?
Mhm.
That's not the only way you can get on top of the Frisbee. There is a it is because
it. Oh, okay, okay. No, don't. Okay, so stop there. I reckon
You got it.
an experiment with that. I reckon I can work that out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it's one of these things where I won't say any further, but it's one of those things where, like, even if I tell you it, it doesn't make it easier to do. It still becomes like,
Yeah.
you know, the hard part is executing. The hard part isn't knowing that it's possible. The hard part is actually doing. All right. So where were we when we last left off? When we last left off with Ship of Fools.
Okay, let me see. Am I WASD in here? I am. Yes.
Tight scrunch.
So I was playing as. Was I playing as Finley?
A
No.
lot of times you play as
I was
Shelby.
with Shelby.
Yeah.
Increases fire rate, projectile damage, and speed on cannons I load. Yeah, so I was playing as Shelby.
I think I was playing as Lottie.
Regenerates ammo over time. Yeah, that was what you were doing.
That feels right. And we had upgraded a couple things. We had powered up a
Yeah.
few things. We were in the process of
But
getting more power.
we've got new stuff. You've read the notes, the update notes.
No, not at all. Why would I do that?
But we've got new characters to find.
Did you just meet me?
New people for the island to find. Um,
I jump
new
into video
power-up
games
related stuff.
blind. I don't even know what I don't even know what genre half the video games I play are. I just start playing them. So yeah, yeah. So if new characters are unlocked, that's great. I'm looking forward to that.
There's some new people to put somewhere. So currently we are on what are these? These are
Power shot max.
just normal cannons.
That's our power shot. That's your
These
charging
are
one.
power shot cannons, yeah, and we're maxed up
Yep.
on those. So I guess we just do what we've done in the past. We have only potentially about 50 minutes, and then I'll have to at least take
That's
a
fine.
break and find out whether the power's going off.
Then let's.
Um,
we have we have
let's
7
just start a run.
tentacles. Yeah, we have 7 tentacles that I don't think that's enough for us to buy anything.
Yeah, we need upgrade
Ready?
first. So are we going for smelting something
Let's.
to upgrade this ammo? Is that going to be the first goal?
I think that's a good plan. Let's get after
I'm going to
this.
try and just get back into the way of this. Relearn how this game works.
Yeah, it's the other thing I was saying, like trying to get like the muscle memory back, but it should be fine. It should be fine. It starts off really easy. I mean, that was one thing we noticed is
Yeah.
the difficulty ramp. All right.
I don't know if you've updated your category, by the way. Your stream
Oh,
says
I don't
so.
think I have. Thank you for reminding me. I did my little thing that I have in the top corner, but yeah, you're right. I should update. Where are we headed to? Do you think? Do we want ammo?
Let's see. We want to head for the nearest.
Artifact?
Well, we want to get. What are they called? A tentacle? We want to get a tentacle, but we want to get a trinket as well, or an artifact, or whatever they are.
I think the artifact is what really powers up our
So we
ammos.
should head through this wind into the shield, into
Yep.
the pendency thing, and then we could whirlpool and try and get to the tentacle up next to the cracked treasure, perhaps.
Okay, we could try that. So this is a sand dollar, is that one though? But I see what you're saying.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's not a shield. Yeah,
All right, let's do this.
we haven't
Who
loaded
remembers-
any cannons. Let's.
Oh yeah, me either. Oh. Easy enough.
Hooray! Hey, that's a good start.
Yep. Here we go. Into the wind. And then if we do get a bag of coins, I'll put it into the cannon and we use that to generate a shitload of
Cool.
money.
Grab some repair material there, yeah.
Alright.
And
Oh, get me get the.
put the
Yep.
big coins into that one.
Yep.
And then we just gathering this stuff.
Yep. Just store it. All right.
Anything else in the water? I don't see anything.
No, I think we're good. Set sail. All right. Let's head to. You
Okay,
want
so
to get
we
the?
need to be allowed to regenerate, right?
Yes, we should.
Yeah, we want the pendant first. The whatever it's called. Is it a trinket?
I think that's the pendant.
Yeah, it's a
or that's the trinket, and then the other one's the artifact, is the one that you put on the ship.
Yeah, but we're gonna try and smelt whatever it is because it boosts our thing. That's the goal. Yeah. We got
Well, the
someone down below.
Smelting. Yeah, I mean, having an artifact boosts our ammo. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
that-
if we smelt it or not. However we come across it. All right. While my cannon recharges, I'll clear the decks.
Alright, I need to actually load mine if I wanted to fire. Charge shot hit the little guy. Damn it.
Yay. All right. Adds resonance to harpoons, and then adds oil, I think. Resonance. to
Adds
critical
resonance effect to critical hits and increases critical hit chance by 2%. I think we should probably smelt this one first.
hits. Yep.
Tentacle. And what does
Yep.
this one do?
Adds resonance to harpoons. So you could just equip it.
We're not using harpoons really, are we? So like one
No.
of us might as well equip this.
Yeah. We can't smelt
And this
yet,
one,
so-
I'll equip this one for now,
Yep.
and then we can smelt this one when we get.
To our tentacle. Which hopefully we can get to. before we run
Yeah, we
out
might
of,
not get one for this first section. Yeah,
Well, we can always drop the trinket later, right? Like we don't.
Stuff fly there.
Getting money. Getting paid.
Oh, I missed that guy again.
Baron deck.
Need to relearn how hitboxes work in this game.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, we're doing all right though. It's still pretty tame at the start here.
Yep.
Nothing in
We're
the
up to,
water. All seems clear.
nope, we're up to 246 coins. Whirlpool. And then try to angle. You want to go past the cursed item? We might not pick it up, but we can at least see what it is.
Well, we could go to this mystery one, right?
Yep, we can
Is
go
that
to
a free
mystery.
one?
Mystery one can be free. It might be an island or it might be a bunch of treasure chests. It's an island.
We could get some repair material or something here, I guess.
We got a bunch of money, so.
This is a trinket for 240. We can afford a trinket. Increase harpoon damage. I don't really care about that. This is an ammo type. Should we buy a plank for 50? We don't. I don't think we've ever had good luck with explosives. We can't afford them anyway.
Yep. So yeah, I guess planking. We'll get some. We're gonna have plenty of money, so I say buy the planks and the harpoon.
Yeah, sure. We're not gonna. We don't look like we're getting much. Am I just using the harpoons? Am I just storing them?
Yeah, store it.
Yeah.
Ready?
You do? Yep, yep.
All right. We'll try to make it blind to the tentacle, and hopefully it doesn't get overrun by the darkness here in a minute. Oh, be mindful.
Hope something appears at the top here because I'm charged up. You're running on the spot there. Oh wow.
Oh,
Did the game just lag there?
Just a little bit.
Piercing on these shots would be good. Oh, I got lasered. I forgot those exist. Okay, that's, you know. Can I wake up, please? Thank you all.
Yep. Yay, we did it.
It's harpoons, very good.
Plenty of harpoons. Alright. Set course. Get our tentacle. In theory, I should
just-
wait. I should wait for my ammo to recharge, but like that's kind of boring.
I'll move up to the top. Oh, we just took damage
Yep.
there, like I managed to shoot. There's a shield in the water. Got it. Take out this guy before he shoots. There's more money in the water. Do we want it?
We can always
So
take it.
got a bunch of harpoons. The big hit.
Alright, hit the goal. Pick one up,
Okay, so let me drop
load it.
this one.
Okay. Alright, pick it up.
Voice.
That should help our damage up.
Right, let's go.
We got 524. I think we gotta go to the store. It's silly not to.
We can probably go to the shield as well, can't we?
Yeah.
Is it worth trying before the boss, or should we just head for the boss?
We'll see what the options are. Alright. Pufferfish, the hook, an artifact. We should I think we definitely should grab. Even though these artifacts are all harpoon heavy, the artifact does help our damage up. So even though it's kind of,
Exactly, yeah.
unless you really want the puffy bombs.
No, we do. Puffy Bowl releases a hostile puffy that cannot be tamed. Don't really know about that, but those have done more damage to us than any other enemy in this whole game.
You're probably right.
Oil barrels aren't terrible, but I think we should go with the increase the damage of our existing ammo
All right, go for it.
now.
Yep. And we can always, even though it's a harpoon one, we can always recycle.
We want
that at the end.
another plank? We've got
Sure.
enough money.
Sure.
I'll buy them both.
And then we can always
We have a spot,
recycle
do we?
it after the boss.
Yeah, we got space.
Yeah, we got time. All right. Ready?
Yep, we're ready when you are. Let's.
Alright.
We're going for shield, or are we just going straight for boss?
Let's try for the shield. I don't think we'll regret it. Famous last words, but still.
Damn it, I'm out of ammo. Oh, right, I've been shot. We took. Oh wow. Yeah, famous last words indeed.
Yeah.
Missed them again. The hitbox is kind of at the bottom of them, but it's not. I need to make sure that I'm.
Shit. All right. So. Okay. Oh, it's about a push. We lost one of our repairs, but we gained 2 shield. So we're
probably,
still up.
You know, on balance, we're probably up by 1.
Yeah,
by
up
1
by
hit.
1. All right. Now let's rush into the boss. No, we don't have a choice.
Yeah, we're pretty much.
Fate
Fuck,
will
we
come
are.
through.
I'm trying to remember what this one is. It's take out the tentacles, right? Just
Yep. As long as
charge
they
cut
don't,
is pretty good for the tentacles, though.
as long as they don't disappear, then they don't really attack. We can just sit here and parry them over and over again. All right, I'll get the one that comes up. Boss is here. I'll clear the decks. You keep shooting. You do way more damage than I do.
Need something
Trying
up
to get
top.
hit.
That's both our shields. We're not too
All
bad.
right, I'll clear the decks. You keep shooting him. Hey, we did it.
He's done. He's done. We're fine.
Recycle the harpoon artifact. I think is going to be our best play.
Yep, I agree. And we can always give up the smelter after this
True. Store.
to make room for more repair.
Okay. Just store them all, or you want to try to smelt another one?
A smelt one, yeah. Smelt the one you've got, I guess.
Okay.
And then we'll store the other 2.
Okay. Let me get my.
Should I just store these 2?
I think that's
You
fine.
only have one. You've only got 1 trinket to give up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's store these.
Okay. And then we'll have to decide. So this one is resonance on harpoons and then harpoon damage. So we'll recycle one of them.
Yeah. If when we get the chance.
Oh, it's right now.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. That's true. Okay. Well, we can always recycle the smelter at this point. They're still giving us benefit. We still have the benefit of the fuel, of the extra damage for our basic ammo.
Yeah, we get that anyways, though. I think. So what do you think we should recycle the resonance on
I mean,
harpoon?
if we keep the 3 trinkets, the 3 pedestal items, then we get the bonus damage, and we can always swap them out if we find others. We can see what we get for this either way.
All right, here we go. Bomb. It's bomb up, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's we would probably got something similar.
Yep.
It's
Do you
still more
want-
damage.
Do you want to load the wood into your cannon? That'll do piercing, because it's gonna disappear anyways.
Do we need money, or would it be better to just keep 1 cannon on? To keep is the money more valuable to us now, or is rechargeable piercing more valuable if you load it?
I'll say probably rechargeable piercing is probably more valuable.
We've got enough
There we
for something in the next shop, and
Yep.
what are the chances that we get a 3rd shop before we either win or fail?
Right, and then the other thing is, if we are desperate for money, we can always go pick. I mean, it's
You can
not like
always
we
you
can't.
can always put money back in, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like it's a big deal.
Exactly.
I wonder if I should have loaded in the 3 planks, if that would have given me more ammo. Now that I stopped to think about it, because if you load in the bag of money, you get more ammo than if you just load in the pile of coins. So
I thought we did. That is what you did, though.
I put in a single plank. I wonder if I put in the 3 planks if I get more ammo.
Oh, okay. I see.
Do we make a beeline for? We have 500 gold. Make a beeline for the shop.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right.
When I'm bottom. I'll come back up the top. I'll go back down the bottom.
Okay.
charged up here. Okay, he never came up.
Coins. All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right. make
Your
our way
cannon
through.
is low on
Yeah. It only has like
ammo
5
with
shots.
with the wood.
Yeah. That's why I'm wondering if I. Ah, shit. Come on, piercing.
Use a harpoon if you need to.
Good plan.
I'm on deck.
Na-na-na.
Win, not too bad.
All right. Set course for the shot.
Look.
All right. I don't. Yeah, I'd be interested in seeing what we could really be hoping for here.
Something wriggling in here. Harpoons.
Piercing shell is an ammo. Resonance charm adds a resonance to a paddle effect. Whetstone adds piercing to harpoons.
Carefully honed homestead. Whetstone add pierce effect to harpoons. And well, maybe you're better off taking the we can afford 2 of these. You could take the resonance effect to the paddle since you're doing most of the paddling.
Yep.
That's a paddling.
That's a paddle.
Piercing shell. What did this do?
It's an ammo.
An ammo type. It's an ammo. We don't have room for that really.
We don't. So you could take the trinket, the whetstone.
Although it is going to be, does give us piercing though. But we're going to lose we're going to lose all the damage that we've gained from all of these trinkets.
Not
all
necessarily.
Of these melted things.
If we don't, if we don't keep the repairs.
We got to keep the repairs. I think.
Okay.
We could get rid of one of the pedestals. We could get rid of the bomb pedestal, and take the piercing ammo, I suppose.
Right, because especially let's think about it. You're only going to load one of the ammo types, right? Because that's all you can really fit into the cannon. So if we get the piercing shells, that will probably be better than this wood, or we'll see if it has more than 5 shots. If it has less than 5 shots, I'll stick with the wood, and then, then you could alternate between the scrap and the piercing, whatever the situation calls for.
Yeah.
All right.
We can.
So
Yeah. Let's see what it's like. So are we going to get rid of the bomb pedestal item?
yeah.
Carefully honed homestead. Very nice.
Yep. See what that is as far as the number of shots you get, if you don't mind.
I get
One more than that's 6 versus the 5 I'm getting on, but it's a single shot and mine's a 3-shot spread. Right?
Well, leave the wood in there for now then.
Yep.
And we'll see how this performs compared to
the scrap.
this stuff. I'll see what damage I'm doing for a single shot
Okay.
on the next one. Should we
Sounds
go
good.
for? Should we just head straight for the wind?
Yep.
Do we want to head for this pedestal item again?
Yeah,
or-
because we can really swap it out for like one of the ones that
I'll see
like
I'll see what damage this is doing on this.
the resonance harpoon. We don't really care about the resonance harpoon.
So my piercing is doing 6 currently, and I'm doing 8 with the other ones.
Well, it
We've got
depends on what you.
got pretty big damage without, with the non-piercing. 43, but I have a chance to do 43 and hit multiple enemies, so...
All right.
Another piece of wood, do we want it?
It was not where we can put it.
You can just reload it into your cannon rather than waiting.
Fair point. All right. Pedestal item.
Sure. Got him in one. There's more wood on the floor over it. Piercing would be good here, actually. I should have loaded some piercing. I'm gonna just have to hit this guy back, though, I think.
Oh, we mostly survived
that.
that. Good, yeah, good for us.
I'll stay up the top.
Sorry.
Alright. It's gonna hit the jet. I'm trouble managing my ammo here. Right, we took a hit.
It's alright, we had a free repair that we're gonna lose anyways. Alright, grab the shield. The Hatcher, bird laying
We don't have any
birds.
any birds, but we could put it on in place of like the. We're not doing damage with harpoon, so we could use it in case we find a bird.
Okay.
Why don't we
Sounds
swap
good
it
to
for
me.
this one?
Yep.
Lose the harpoon damage because we're not harpooning anyway. We're gonna put the shield on, right?
Yep. Money, so one thing that's worth pointing out is money at the end of the run is converted into tentacles as well. Do you
prefer money over the wood? Since we've got the piercing ammo, is the wood
Yes.
that beneficial now? So switch back to the money?
Yeah, that's kind of what it's getting to. The twice as many shots, the extra
ammo
shots,
is also good, yeah.
it goes a long way. Yep. Okay.
Question mark
this or
is-
that. I think the this or that might have a person in it, doesn't it? Sometimes it has a character.
Could do, it could, yeah. That could be an unlock. We do have new characters out there to find, so let's go for it. Do I need to load this thing? I do.
Ammo's good. Pufferfish, what are they going to do to us here? Yep, pufferfish.
I'm gonna try the piercing for this. I got pufferfish at the top. I'll take out the pufferfish.
I'm trying to clear the deck. This dude is trying to paralyze me. Alright.
We go. Fish down the bottom.
Hey, we did it. Okay.
Nice.
Ready?
Clean round. Very good. Yep.
Okay, this or that. Shit!
Oh.
Alright,
Baseball.
Mystery Island. Well, 274, I don't know what it's going to be. That's going to be super awesome, but we'll find out. 324 now. Sand dollar bag. Add 50 sand dollars to your stock. Wait, what is... Oh, this is damage. This is like a devil deal. So,
Oh yeah, and it's gonna cost us HP on the ship.
Add oil.
I mean, we could. This is 3 HP to get the artifact, or 3 for the trinket. I mean, we have our best runs have been where we've just had overpowering amounts of HP rather than damage.
Agreed.
I think
All right.
we maybe need to say no to this one.
Yep, agreed. Alright, do you need to reload it all?
Fully loaded, ready to go.
Alright, we'll grab this
Are
shield.
we gonna try
in
for
that
the
case.
shield? Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Based
Which
on the
boss is it?
conversation.
Yeah.
Let's say, yeah, based on the conversation we just had, I think, yep, we need to be HP
It's the big
focused.
crab guy, right?
I think so, yes.
You
The
step.
the two claws down below, and then the paralyzing eye.
Gonna be in trouble here, I think. All right, they went down. Someone needs to hit these guys away.
I'll do it. So I got the resonating paddle. Right,
Yeah, that's true. We lost the shield, I think.
we did. Yay. 2 shields.
Lost a shield, gained a shield.
Worth it.
Fair enough.
Worth it. All right.
Okay, we've got 3 repairs. We've got plenty of shields. I think there's... Is this the one where there's lots of wood in
There could be.
the water during the fight?
I think if as we take damage, yeah, I think wood splinters off. This is a cursed item, is what this one is.
We don't really have space for it, unless
We
it's really
don't.
good. We don't
We
know
also-
what it is, do we, until we take it?
No. I mean, if we pick it up, it'll tell us what it is. I think if we pick it
Is
up...
this one of those things where if we complete the wave, the curse goes away and
Yes.
it's the new item in
Yes.
the pool?
Yeah, it becomes... So, when we equip this, it's a detriment somehow, but after we clear the boss, then it, like, converts into a more powerful perk. So, we temporarily...
Well, we're not going to have very long to go with it, with the curse, because we only got one. We've only got the boss next.
Right.
We could risk it, I suppose.
Let's do it. Question is, what do we get rid of then? The chicken? Oh,
Chicken shots in there. What do we get rid of? Do we want the we've only got a boss coming. Do we sacrifice the piercing ammo, or do we use the piercing ammo and sacrifice some of the extra damage on the?
well, this is technically an
this.
artifact. So if you like, let's say we offload the chicken, we're still where we are as far as.
Go for that. Swap it.
All right.
Swap it with the chicken.
Would you mind swap? It will let me. It does. Okay. Cannon down is our whatever you want to call it.
What that means? My
Sometimes
cannon is not loaded anymore. I think I lost my bird ammo there. Or have we lost a cannon, or is that?
Yeah, we've literally lost a cannon. Well, that was a good idea. Jesus Christ.
I cannot load this cannon. So
Yeah.
that was.
Here we go!
Would have to be that cannon as well, wouldn't it?
Here we go. Ready? Yeah. So
Yeah, let's go.
The hell with the coins. Go. I mean, go ahead and load
Well,
the cannon.
We've lost our thing, right? Can we? We still have the opportunity to swap this out, don't we? Or is it stuck now?
No, it's stuck.
All right. Well,
Uh,
rip this run, I guess.
I mean, So these coins aren't gonna do much damage. So you get your damage boost for loading. So go ahead. I will be in charge of just beating back things off the deck.
All right. So I'm just going to use this cannon from
Yep.
now on then.
Yep. Just go ahead with whatever ammo type.
Let's
you
go for it then.
Here we go.
Give it our best shot, guys.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Are we in shared chat, by the way? Did you join the
Ah!
chat?
We'll have to check that after. Now's not the time to check. I mean, I got the resonance paddle, right? So maybe this will be okay. It might be okay. Right? This might be alright. It's half down. But I know there's more than one phase to this, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. Alright, I think here comes the main phase.
Quite. If you can resonance that guy down, we might be here now. Can you hit that guy?
I can't, but I can get rid of his shit. Make it so it's not a problem.
Piercing would be. Shots coming in. Sometimes when they line up.
We took a little bit of damage.
That's that one. Hang on.
Phase
Wanna
one.
Load up. He's going to be up the top.
All right, I'll just
No, but we wait, right?
go
We
for
wait
it.
until
Yeah. Yeah, he's not damageable right away.
Tricky now that they're up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He is
Yep.
now.
I'll focus on this shit. You focus on him.
Well, you keep bashing them back. We got something on
I'll
the
do my
deck.
best.
I'm out of. How do I roll?
Right mouse.
Yeah, I got it. I need my cannon to be closer to the ammo. Damn it! I rolled too early. Took a hit.
Yeah,
There's
there's your wood,
Biggie in
there's
the
your wood in the water.
wood in the water. Can I have the cannon, please?
Shit, sorry.
I think I keep missing his eye. I see him shimmering. I assume that's the resonance.
Yes.
128. That was a good hit on the eye there. Damn it! Couldn't get off my cannon. Move, guy, move.
Alright, repairing.
We missed, damn it.
Oh, we got him.
Away. There we go.
Hey! We did it! Not bad. See? That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that was fine. That was good. We get our cannon back, I would hope.
Yep, and it'll turn into some sort of buff. Storm all. Light purse increases
Increase
damage.
all damage by 1%. Is that a trinket? Can I equip it and find out?
Yep. Oh, but it's based on money. What does it say based by money?
Current cent dollar amount. So
Oh!
405, so 1%. Is that a 405% damage increase? That's a good one to have for later. I mean, if
then
I'm
I guess,
doing,
yeah.
if I'm doing most of the cannon work, am I hanging on to it for now?
Yes, you are. But we are going to get back into the business of manufacturing money if we get the chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Right. Let's see. That could be really powerful.
Yep. I would say this. Which one? The one of these trinkets is resonance to harpoons. That we should probably recycle that.
Yep. Or do we recycle the ammo now? The piercing ammo. Go back to the power ammo.
Up to you. You're the one who's mostly using it.
I think one ammo is easier to deal with. To just.
Okay. Well, if we recycle it, it's going to give us another ammo. So that's...
Oh, it is. Well,
Yeah.
I'll keep it then. Keep the piercing. Maybe the piercing's better. Recycle the trinket.
Okay.
The
resonance on the harpoons.
harpoon. Yeah.
All right.
See what we get.
Oh, this is the duplicate. This is not recycled. This is duplicate.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
In that case-
shit. I mean...
What is this one? This one's just damage up, right? So we just duplicate that one.
yeah. All right, no, this is
Well, that one's just resonance.
resonance to
Hang on.
crits.
Hang on then. Well, can we duplicate a trinket? Could I duplicate the 1% for every dollar?
Try it. I don't know. Try it.
Like if I drop this.
Yeah.
Hang on. Can I push the right button?
Yeah, I think if
Paste
you...
the-
And then we
Let's see,
pick
if
it up.
that will see if that'll do.
I mean, it looks like it's gonna. Oh!
So yeah. I mean, we
Nice.
can have one each. Yeah.
Yeah, or you could have both.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if they stack. We can find out.
Let's
If
find
you
out.
drop it, I'll pick it up and see if
Alright.
I can take it. And if it stays holding up, then
Alright.
see what difference that makes. Holding up.
Alright.
Let's see how much damage I do on the next one, and if
Yep.
necessary, we can just give it back to you so you can do more
Yeah,
harpoon
test
damage.
it out.
Oh, more paddle damage. Sorry.
Yeah, but like we'll just.
I mean, I'm
let's focus.
getting the bonus damage on the cannons anyway.
Mhm.
So
I'm-
it's all stacking up.
I'm fine. Add those terms. I'm fine with it.
Got
Algebraic.
about 10 minutes, and then I might have to take a quick
Not a problem.
break to see what's going to happen with the. But we can save now, by the way. We can save our progress mid-run. That's one of the updates.
Oh.
So we don't have to lose. We don't have to just rush and potentially die.
Oh. I need to put ammo in.
I'm doing 135 on a charged shot now. I'm doing 15 from single shot.
Alright. Go ahead and drop one of the coin purses and see if it's still 15 or if it drops down at all. Like, I don't know if it's a cumulative or what.
Well, you take that one then, for
Okay.
now.
And then see if it's if it's not 15, I'll give you
Let me
both.
just reload again.
Go ahead.
We need to find a single plank at some point
Wouldn't that be
and
nice?
get repaired. Yeah,
Wouldn't
okay.
that be nice?
Let's see. Plank on that one.
Plank's right here.
Well, money might be better. We might still find random
Yeah. I agree.
stuff. That's just the reward, isn't it?
Yep.
But I was doing 15 before, 10 now.
10.
So yeah, it was giving me
Alright.
quite a bonus.
All right, I will hand it off to you. I was doing 3 and now I'm doing 9. So we will.
Oh, no, that's still not necessarily worse. I mean, it's a big increase for you compared to.
Yeah, I guess it gets me 6 and it gets you. There's probably a math formula there.
I think it's better off leaving it on you. I think
Okay.
overall the bonus is bigger. Money down there. Do we have money in your cannon or not?
No, we do not. But dumping
We
money
should
would
probably
be
do that,
great.
right? Because
Yep. The only thing, yeah, see, if it's not a bag of, oh, I need the bag. Let me
Where's
get
the
that
bag?
Yeah. The bag of money gives you more ammo. All right. I feel good.
let me load up.
Reload? Yep.
Yep, ready to go.
Yep. Shields, I guess, right?
Shields, and then yeah, we can maybe do 2 lots of shields and another trinket.
Yep,
So
let's
we'll
do that.
do that. And get to the crystal ball. I don't know what that's going to do.
Nothing bad, I assume.
I would hope. We got neck meat. We're gaining money all the time here. This is very good.
Yep.
I'm up to 12, so I've gained 2 points just from
All right,
this
yeah. So this
phase.
is definitely the combo. Oh shit, this is definitely the combo we want to do. You're out of
I'm
ammo.
up.
Shit. All right, that's 3. I'm gonna repair.
Yeah, mine's up. You got the win. Shields. All loaded up and ready to go.
Yep. All right, let's go. Shield, and then trinket, and then crystal ball, or just what do you
1,
think?
2, 3. Yeah, we can do 3. We can get those 3 before
Alright.
the thing advances again. So I think
Let's
that's
do it.
worth it. Like a bottom.
I gotta wait for my shit to recharge, so I'll clean the decks.
Nice, clean.
Alright.
Oh, I think we lost a shield there actually.
But we gained 2, so a benefit.
Good. Let me load up. Hang on a sec.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I can load up in the next one. Don't worry.
Good, load up.
Let me just move up to the top. So
Okay.
yeah, right, ready, what? Let's go.
All right, trinket.
I'm always on the run. Oh no, I'm not. Repair material in the water there.
I'm on it.
Check some fire. No.
Well, okay. We lost 2 shields, but we picked up 2 repairs. Add ice
Adds
charm.
ice effect to paddle. You might as well take that if you're paddling.
Okay.
That's 10%
Okay,
chance of
it's-
splashing
I would
resonant damage.
rather-
So I'll take that, shall I?
Yeah,
I'll
go
take the
ahead.
projectiles, you take the paddle?
Yep. Yep. Ready?
Reload up.
Okay. Crystal ball it is. Let's see what this becomes. Gaze into my crystal ball. See what hides behind the wall. Can't you see the glory of it all in my crystal ball? None
You
of
just
them
get
interest
these
me.
or what?
I mean, I guess pick one.
So what does he say? Hang on. Horacles Jr. You seem to have thrown some relics overboard, so I've summoned them back for you. And guess what?
We didn't want them the first
They're
time.
completely free. Yeah,
didn't
that was
want
in
them to-
capitals.
Yeah.
I hope you come back to visit. It says completely free.
We didn't want them the
Well, we
first
might as well take
time.
one of them.
Yeah, but we'd have to get rid of a repair, but we could do that.
Oh, hold on. Let's just talk again. You seem to have thrown some relics. Guess what? They're completely free. It's all in caps. I mean, do I trust?
Sure,
It
go ahead.
doesn't seem like there's a catch. We get to choose one. This is better bomb damage. This is better eggs. I mean, is this one better to take for the future?
Yeah, just in case we might get a bird that you want. So there you go.
That's more damage. I mean, I think damage is king here.
Well, I mean, if you want to get the other one, and I'll get rid of this other repair. I mean, like, do you in for a penny and for a pound?
No, we can only take one. I think we're only able to take one. But put the
do you
repair
mean?
back on.
Oh,
We're only allowed to choose one of the three.
well, he said nothing of the
Or
sort.
maybe you can choose one as well. I mean, we could, or we could just get rid of the second ammo. I think get rid of the second ammo and keep.
I mean, it's letting me pick up this other trinket or this other artifact. Get rid of the ammo. Get rid of the piercing hammer. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're really feeling that way, let's.
We're getting all three, I guess. So.
Yeah, I mean, what did you put? Did you put the bird in there?
Yeah.
Well, the whole point is the scrap ammo being more powerful by having.
Well, I know, but I've got the bird, the piercing. I can't remember what birds do. It's only a single round of,
Okay.
of shot.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Here we
I guess
go.
so. No restore reward,
Sand
right?
dollar. I mean, because
Should we just go straight into the boss while we're strong?
Yep. Do we know this boss at all? Have we ever done this one?
We've done it and nearly beaten it once.
Oh, right.
We got very
Good for
close, and then
us.
we just suddenly it all fell apart at the end. I think. I'm gonna take a charged shot. I think we've got. That was the. Can't hit it from there for whatever reason. I can hit it from the bottom. That one's now at the top. I can't hit that one.
All right. I'm trying to clear the decks, but it's hard here.
It's big donut. I keep accidentally picking up the cannon.
I don't know that I can clear all of these. I think some of them you have to clear. Trying to figure this out. We're getting shit kicked out of us.
We're getting absolutely wrecked. Problem is that I'm missing every time here. I think we're dead.
I
gotta
mean,
keep
that was
going.
a bloodletting.
That was brutal. Holy shit.
All right, we might have to research what the story on that dude is. But let's see. We did our.
We have to just hit the heads back in that phase. I think we both have to focus on that.
We
The
took
charging
most-
shot maybe isn't ideal for that.
We took most of our damage from like them firing the like burning the ship, but I felt like I was hitting them. It just didn't matter.
I think because I was focusing on trying to charge my cannon up.
Mhm.
That takes a lot of time while I'm not doing anything other than holding down the fire button. So I think we need to paddle them when they start charging, knock them back, and then hit them.
You might be right. All right. Is this a pause point for you as far as you have your
It could
tradesman
be.
coming over?
He's not here yet. So we can start another one, or we can. What if we got 18? We could see if there's any upgrades
see what we
that
can
we
buy.
could do.
Let's start. All right, so we have the stuff. This got reset last time. A new ammo type, a new trinket type, a new artifact type. I don't know
Release
if any of this.
torch head into the sea.
Let's see.
Pearl of wealth. I mean that you know.
We can increase our starting money. We can increase our starting harpoons. We had this other dude over here, right?
Is this just a new ammo type that we have a chance to find? It looks like it would
Yes.
be piercing the blades.
We would get it to start. They would let us have it to start.
And then it would be out there to choose from in the future.
Yes. Another thing is we can also upgrade those caverns, like the recycle cavern, the duplicate cavern. We would have to save up 50 tentacles for that, but we could make it so that we can recycle 2 items, duplicate 2 items, etc. So we could also try to save up to 50 tentacles and then power up those between the map.
This is the new guy over here. Where's it?
Yep, all the way over there. Merlin looking motherfucker.
Ah, yeah, the tomes. So we can do enable a second recycling in Forgotten Waters,
Yep.
Siren's Cave. I mean, the second duplication.
That could be
huge.
broken.
That would have been a lot of damage on this last run, for
Right.
example. Maybe we save up the 50. Maybe we say we're
I'm
we're
leaning
still
towards that
farming
too.
cash. What did we have at the start? 3? I think we had 3 left.
3 or
So we
4.
made
I mean,
like 15.
yeah,
We're making a decent amount every run.
agreed. I mean,
Let
versus
me just
like,
run a quick ad on my stream, and
Go
I'll
ahead.
see if this guy has arrived yet. And what
all right,
what
I'll do the
deal is.
same.
I'll be right back.
Yep, I'll be here too.
Right back, guys.
Yep, ad time. Yeah, I mean, we there's no point in like upgrading the cannons any further. I don't think. At least I don't believe so. Because we already kind of have the cannons maxed out. The one we're using, I mean, we could power up the other cannons, but we're not even using them. I always do like the sentry cannon. That does seem like a fun cannon. But as is, the power shot has been working out for us well enough. Haven't really found like a downside to it, truthfully. So let's see here. But yeah, I like the idea of saving up to power up those caves. And I might even say like fuck the recycle cave, like the duplication cave. That sounds broken. Or I should say it could break something. We don't always have something
Hello,
that, like,
I've returned.
hello, what was the word? What was your
He's not here yet, so
Alright.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. We could. Here's the thing. We could start another run, but do you think we'll? Is this a good stopping point? Or what do you think?
Maybe.
We can-
Maybe that's the best option.
Yeah, as I say, I'm fine with going out and just getting more trinkets if we're gonna save for the 50 trinkets, and then we can figure out which cavern we're actually gonna upgrade. But yeah, I'm assuming your dude will be here within minutes, and then
Yeah,
you
you
know.
said around 1. It should be. Like I say, I can't guarantee that either, whichever circuit the room that he's working in is on. It could be that my PC will have to go off. It could be that the broadband router
Internet.
goes off.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm.
Then
there's a
let's
chance. I think it's on its own circuit, but it might be.
let's stop here.
sure.
This is a good enough point.
We got as far as we've ever got, which is
Yeah.
not too bad.
We learned a lot more about. I think there's something to be said for the synergy of using Lottie with coins, and then
That was a solid run as far as damage goes.
yeah.
We just
if-
need to work out that boss, really. I think.
Yeah, there's a trick we're missing on it, but we'll stop here. We'll get back into the regular cadence. Do you want to get back to doing it like on Wednesdays? Are no good for you, all right?
Correct.
back
Yeah.
to
I mean,
two-
unless you have the, but it's usually by the time I'm back on a Wednesday, you're going to be coming because it's going to be this sort of time. So
Yeah,
you're going to be
I'll have to
coming
go
to the
to
start
work.
of the workday, I guess.
Yeah, usually it is.
So we'd only
Um,
have like even if we did another run now, we'd only have like what, an hour, half an hour now.
Half an hour, really, yeah. And
Yeah,
even
so-
though like kind of
The
that's kind of
Wednesday
me
is
being
out of
Wednesday's out of pocket.
yeah. So I mean, we were doing Tuesdays before. I could happily go back to Tuesdays. We could pick this up on Tuesday.
We'll pick it up on Tuesday. Yeah, I guess because usually I do about half an hour from now. And sometimes like, oh, half an hour from now, I log into work. I'm like, all right, now I'm logged into work. I'll go get coffee and like, I should really be like doing that stuff before logging into work. So yeah, we'll do that.
I can see the guys arrived now, by the way. So
all right, good timing.
I will do my sort of sign off, and we'll pick this up again on Tuesday.
Yep, well, it was fun. We'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks, Pape.
Okay, see you later, mate.
Bye bye. All right, on that note. On that note, always fun. Thanks, Paperweight. Thanks for playing with me. Thanks for watching me play with Paperweight as well. That sounded weird. Thanks for watching us play games with each other. That also sounds weird. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Shout out. Thank you, Gingerbone. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the little bit of hints and blueprints. Yeah, I said I'm doing with zero research, but again, if it's something I've figured out myself, I'm just missing the video game. Right? Like, oh, I thought I had to look down the barrel of the telescope. It's like, no, there's a door on the side of the telescope. Cool. I mean, I figured out that was a thing to do. I just didn't realize what thing they wanted me to do. So I appreciate him helping that out. We got some good progress on our message, right? If we check that out. Wish we had not had to waste time fucking about earlier, but there you go. We know that we're going to do something that is small gates, 8 dates, crank 8 safes. Green letters are guesses by us based on, the way English. It could be 8 cafes. That bottom left one doesn't have to be safes, right? It could be cafes. But we're guessing it's safes. If we ever get to that room, we'll double check to make sure. But I'd really like to complete that 8th rank. That red C is speculative. I couldn't solve the word puzzle, so I think it was a C. Getting back there again to confirm it's a C, that would be clutch. And then working our way across there, and also obviously those 2 up there on either side. So that'll be something we'll be working towards tomorrow on Friday. And then later on today, approximately 8 hours from now, 7 hours from now, 7.5 hours from now, we'll be doing, it sounds like we'll be doing Phasmophobia with Ginnerbomb. So looking forward to that. If you are interested in that sort of stuff, sign for the Discord. Stop by. I have a schedule. There's a schedule there. So you can see when I'm doing stuff. It's underneath events. Check out the events. It will automatically adjust the time to suit your time zone, so you have to worry about too much. There's the YouTube. You can watch the VODs after that. I get credit on YouTube. I don't credit on Twitch. Watch wherever you want. I don't actually really care. But if I have a situation like today or yesterday, I have to post yesterday's VOD where like the audio screwed up. I can sometimes like fix it and like put some like backup audio in there. It's crappier audio, but it's better than nothing, right? So it can be a better version of the stream. I can sometimes fast forward through some just technical problems. But at any rate, to everyone else who's watching me, I'd like to thank you for watching me play video games. You did not have to watch me play video games. You could have played video games yourself. You could have done something utterly unrelated to video games. You could have watched a movie. You could have watched... I actually watched a shitload of movies on the flight to Japan, right? Like... So I rewatched Nobody, which I've seen way too often with Bob Odenkirk. Was like Derek Costanat. Dude, what did John Wick? What did another movie that's kind of John Wicky called Nobody? I really like that film. I really like Bob Odenkirk in it. It's fantastic. He's a very funny dude. He just works so. There's something about that movie that just works so well. Bob Odenkirk kind of as like. A former Wetworks assassin operator dude up against the Russian mafia with Christopher Lloyd. It's great. Everything's good in it. It's just a really good movie start to finish. It's great. I know they're gonna make a sequel. Hopefully they don't murder that. And they've also kind of alluded to, Hutch Mansell and John Wick, they occupy the same universe. And there might be some crossover, but it's I think when they talked about it, it's like it's not like there's gonna be like a lot. You just kind of see one and the other, and odds are they would probably be on the same side. They wouldn't wind up pitting one against the other. But that's super cool. So you didn't watch Nobody. You watched me play video games. I might not understand the decision, but I appreciate you making it nonetheless. To everyone who wasn't watching, I'd like to thank you for not watching me. I appreciate when people don't watch me because I appreciate when people leave me the fuck alone. Let's go ahead and raid Warfare. Warfare raided me once before. We'll send who we have over there. And on that note, I hope everyone has a good day. Y'all be good. Peace out and deuces. Bye, everyone.